Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of FarmTown here in City Skylines 2, where last episode we finally built on our big polluted area on the riverfront, and turns out it went pretty swimmingly. Mind the pun with it being near the river, but I managed to increase our population quite dramatically. The ground pollution has then since reduced, which is now pretty much surrounding all of the industrial area they have up and running. It did go as far as the way up here, which was kind of crazy, but we managed to add it all in, which we've implemented new bus routes. We can utilize the train station even more. Things are going really well for us, and that was all because we had a huge job market opening with this brand new industrial park that we built recently as well. Now, since all this, things have been going really great. The population has slightly increased, but it is starting to give us a few little issues here and there. I think one of the big issues right now, and I don't know if it's still happening right now, is the fact that this train station is completely overwhelmed with trucks trying to get in, which is not looking too good. So we're going to have to kind of fix that. I also want to place down some more city services and try and place down some buildings that will increase the percentages of people getting educated higher and quicker. So if you are enjoying the series at the minute, boys, smash a like button down below. It's currently winter. I'm hoping to get out of winter very soon so we can start seeing the sun shining, the crops growing, and the money flowing into our bank account. So before we do anything then, let's take a quick look at this. So before we fix the traffic, it's everywhere. We first have to discover what the reason is. It's not like City Skylines 1 where you just place it down and they'll use it because it's the closest one. They use it because of where the lines we created run to. So coming from it, we've actually got 3 lines coming in. We've got 1, 2, okay, actually quite a few. So if I kind of view these lines, can we view them individually? We'll change the color of them. We'll make one bright-ish blue, and that goes all the way down. So from Sierra Valley, it then goes all the way up, and oh, it goes to our new town of oh no, it doesn't. It goes to our industrial park there. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hello. Big lag. The other one that we have. So we'll view these details. We'll make this one bright red. Oh yes. Now this one goes directly to FarmTown. Okay, simple and easy enough to understand. And then, where's the other one going then? Now, we'll make this one like bright green. So, all 3 now standing out. So, this one goes from Sierra Valley and it goes all the way to outside of the region. Right, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So, I don't know if we can find out which is the most populous route. I don't know if it works like that. I think what we need to do, I believe if you go to, not public transport, transportation lines here, cargo, you can kind of see, so route 3, 4 and 5, you can pretty much see which one is being used the most, which one is being used the least. We got nearly 800 tons on cargo route 6, and wow, okay, nearly 700 on route 3. Only 150 on the green route. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the green route is outside of the region. So, while we still need the train lines to kind of, take goods outside of the region, it's actually our second worst in terms of capacity that we ship. So, I'm going to change this up and make it go somewhere else. But at the same time, we need to also think, what other options do they have on this side of the river for cargo? I'm looking at it right now, and to be honest with you boys, that is the only cargo train station we have this side of the river. No wonder it's overwhelmed. No wonder, boys. So we need to add a few more cargo train stations dotted around to really just kind of up the process. Now, it's pretty cool that we can see it. Transport, there we go. And this one here, this route, the red route right now, 1,000 tons. So that's just had a big shipment. Where does that red route go? It goes into FarmTown itself. Right. Let's do some improvements, boys. Now in FarmTown, we have a cargo train station there. We also have one over here as well, which we can maybe utilize the new one that we build on this side of the river to go to this one, just to spread out the traffic load. We've also got one over here in the Cattle Park, which is just there. And I think that's it, isn't it? That's the only ones that we pretty much have, which is kind of crazy. We've got 3 on this side, 1 on this side. No wonder it's overwhelmed. Holy moly. So, thinking about it, we kind of need one over here in Newton. Now, in terms of Newton, we do have a train line that runs around this way, which we could pretty much utilize, but it's a case of where do we place it down? Also, wherever I place it down, the train line, or the train station, is going to be within this populous area, which means all the cargo has to get over to here. Whereas all the cargo that you would see is mainly up on this side. Now, the train line does cross over the bridge that way. What if I had a little turn off that bring it down this way and implemented a train station here, the cargo train station? That could work unless we implement it over here. Now, that's very central to the areas, but I'm then thinking, well, I'm going to make it go to over there. It's only such a short journey. But I can also have a line that goes outside the region. There's so much I could do. There is so much I could do. I'm just going to figure out the best positioning for it. Now, it hasn't got to go over there or over here. We could actually implement it somewhere in the middle, thus meaning getting rid of some of the farms in some areas. But again, the question always remains, where is the best area for it? Now, let's first see how big the building's going to be. So, cargo train, it could actually go somewhere like this. And it wouldn't be a burden, but then again, all these people got to cross the road. I could implement it somewhere like, for example, here. It's kind of near a connection. It's not too far away from Sierra Valley. Unless I put it on, like say, for example, there. Or even here. You just got to be careful about how close you do to that train station. I could implement it on this side. And that's very, very central. Because what I'm thinking of is, it's crazy because like people over here have to drive, if they want to use the trains, they've got to drive all the way down to there. So I think over here is the best option. I think I'm going to utilize these two farms by deleting them. So if I get rid of you, and I get rid of you, it's quite painful to watch my farms be deleted. It really is. And we'll implement the train station just here. Because I could put it there, but I want it a little bit further away from the road. Because if it does start getting backlogged, at least we've got a little bit of space on the road. Now we'll add in a second line. Oh, actually, this is a good point. I want to get it to touch that so we can get them to drive on this side as well. So how many tiles do I need to push it over by? 4. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, hold on, boys. Delete this. Don't worry. We've got money to burn. If I run this then directly down, the train station should fit in here perfectly. Which it does. We can get... Oh, hello. We can get a second line on it. The only downside is I can't now get the warehouse on. So, in reality, we also then have to maybe put... Oh, if I push it along, though, I'm shortening the distance for the bend. Oh, no. This is going to have to go as well. Now, we do have a bus route that tears by, but it only drives down here. It doesn't go anywhere. So if I delete that, I'm going to have to now push this back a little bit further. Actually, before I do, let's build the building. So extra storage capacity for the train station. La-di-da, boys. There's a lot now going on, isn't there? There's a lot now going on in this. Oh, wow. I cannot not connect. That is really weird. What's going on with this? I'm going to have to go for a slight diagonal then just for the sake of making it look pretty cool. We'll implement farming land and all that kind of around this stuff and all that kind of jazz, you know. All the usual stuff that we kind of used to. And it should be pretty... Should be able to get the farms back in. I think we technically lose one. But this kind of works. This kind of works. So, would you say it's still serving this area? Not really. But I've got to think of how the cargo drives to the train station. That's what I've got to think of. I might build a third one over here. We'll see how it goes. So, in terms of this train line then, we'll get the double train tracks and we'll implement the double train tracks. So, let me just bring first this down. We'll turn it into double train tracks. And if I bring it to about there, how short is this bend here going to be? Is this bend even going to work because of what's going down? A little turn it should do. Now, is it silly of me to ask for a little turn this way? The world's smallest V. Or Y junction. You may be wondering, why did I build it so small? I don't know. I honestly cannot answer that for you. Right, boom, boom. Little turn in. So, in reality, it should be as efficient as we can get it. So, I've got one that will take it out of the region. And another one that will kind of maybe station hop. I wonder if I can turn this into a 2-platform one as well. Like that. Now, if I just quickly pause and delete this back. And then get you to connect. Actually, let me bring this out. So bring you to about there. You're there. Right, I don't think this is going to work now. Why is this not working? I think it may be the fact that it's so high. Well, let me upgrade this to there. Now that might be a little bit too long for me. I'm trying to make it look good when it doesn't need to look good. It just needs to be able to work. If I just go straight. Right, just for now, leave it like that. I've got a second one there because I want to try and utilize something in a minute. So if I first set up a line, cargo, you, and then we'll take it straight out of the region. Just keep it simple. Now, we've learned from what we've currently got set up that outside of the region ones aren't the most lucrative. Well, at least from that one train station anyway. Complete the routes. And then one from here. Now, this will be interesting because I want to try something. Normally, when you kind of go into there, I want to also go outside of the region or to another train station, like for example, this one. But I also want to try and utilize this as a middle stop, but normally it doesn't work out well. So if I go there and then bring it into, like, example, here. When you go back, you don't normally get the ability to utilize this. But I think it's going to work. Hallelujah, baby. Hallelujah. So it goes from here all the way over to there, which will take off some cargo on this Sierra Valley run. It will spread it a little bit nicer. And then utilizes this station over here as a 2-stop on the way there and on the way back as well. Will it work out? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know yet. So cargo-wise, that would be classed as Route 7 and Route 8. Where we're seeing 2 trains. I'll reduce it down to 1. Keep things a little bit easier for me. This one will have 1 or 2 trains. We'll keep it down to 1 because I don't really know how busy it's going to be. I'll make it like a slightly brighter pink on that one line and see how we get on. So we do have a rail yard over here, which I'm presuming, that's not even a word, assuming, yeah, they're going to spawn from there, which they do. You can see my pink trains right now, the pink engines on board. So that's going to work out really well. So let me just quickly squeeze the farms back in. And before we do, which is the ones that we're getting the most deficit on? These are all the wrong buttons. Oh my goodness, it's like I don't even know how to play the game anymore. Grain or vegetable, we'll do one of each. We'll do one of each. So grain will start, let's go here. And we'll go bam. There we go. And then vegetable. And then we're leaving that open there because that was just meant to be. Oh, I can actually delete that and expand it. That's just a tree farm, a tree field. That's the best way to put it. All right, put you in. Oh no. There we go. So we get to there because of the radius. But that's completely fine. That is completely fine. We'll roll with it. So a couple of farms back in. We'll give it time right now to see this. Oh, it's actually already got trucks going over here. I'm hoping this doesn't become like too busy because I'm getting nervous for this junction. But it could be a case of they're like abandoning this one now because of the huge backlogs. But I'm still hoping you use it, guys. I'm still hoping you use it. But it could just be me getting a little bit nervous. But worst case scenario, we have to create like a dedicated flyover route, which we can maybe use this as a flyover route to kind of turn and go in. Because it is a bit of a dead end there. Stop them using this, but we shall see. We'll see what happens in rush hour. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. I really do. I really, really do. But it's all part of the fun, boys. It's all part of the fun. So, we'll see how that gets on first, and it will kind of decide if I build a third one over in this area. We'll just see what happens first. Now, some things I want to look at, right, and it's in the researching, like, for example, if I go to... where is it right now? I did see it somewhere. Here we go. So the radio telescope, the Geological Research Center, even the Hadron Collider. This stuff, when you place it in, gives you bonuses to your city. The Large Hadron Collider increases the interest in university studies and creates higher demand for electronics and software. Now, that kind of goes against us as the industries that we're trying to create. But what it does do, it gives us the higher educated or higher interest in university. Now, the radio stuff gives us more interest in university studies and increases the university students graduating. So something like that will definitely unlock. This gives us... okay, not what we're after then. So we'll do the radio telescope first, and this falls under education. So you can kind of see the benefits and stuff here for it. So radio telescope, +5 in university graduation chance, and it's a city-wide thing. So this telescope then, where would it be best put? Somewhere over here? I don't really know where the best place to put something like this would be. So I might attach it to the side of the college for now. What do you guys reckon? Where do you think the best place for this telescope to go would be? Up in the mountains? Do you reckon that would be a better idea? I think so. But that has given us a +5 in university graduation chances. Right, is it chances or what was it? Yeah. Yes. We have the ability to build the Geological Research Center, which gives us a 3+ in college. Does increase the ore and oil deposits. That doesn't mean anything for us, but the +3 college graduation, that's a big help. So we're gonna get this unlocked next. And how big is this as a building? Okay, not too big. But I'm just trying to figure out the best positioning for all this, because we've got a bunch of education stuff around here. We've got our university over there. Do you know what? We're going to build it over here. A bit of a dead end over here, so I think this makes perfect sense. So if I just do like a little bit of a 90 there, and then build this building on it. And then just go around the edges, border it all off. It's a little bit out in the sticks, but it's surrounding this area in general. So that gives us a little boost on college graduation. Now, this is the downside one where this kind of slightly goes against us, and that's the Large Hadron Collider. Because where it does increase our university interest by 15%, which is huge, it creates more demand for software electronics in the city. Now, what that means is, when I then zone offices or industry, I'm increasing the chances of them building a factory that's based around software or electronics. Not the farming product that I'm trying to get. But I am trying to get higher level educated people, because more highly educated people take the higher educated jobs, which open up the lower educated jobs for new people moving in. And you can see right now, I've got farms over here complaining that there's not enough educated people to take those jobs. So, it is kind of like swings and roundabouts almost. But I wonder, is there anything else that I'm missing that we could maybe get in that would benefit us? Loan, import. Do you know, we don't have any welfare offices, do we? We do not have any welfare offices at all. Maybe that's something that we could potentially look at. I'm just kind of going through all this stuff right now. I think it's mainly that. We've built all this stuff, so I can't really do anything with it. What about signature buildings? Sometimes like industrial stuff works. The oil refinery gives us a graduation chance in university and a 5% interest in university. 2% in industrial effectiveness citywide. Now this is a building of a product that we do not create. Do I want to go down that road? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. The Principus is where companies in modern office make justice serve, but officially... oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. Reduces crime rate, increases university interest as well, and graduation chance. That's a building we could definitely get in. I feel like it's a Sierra Valley style of building that. And maybe we throw it here. Just there. Let me get this more. Can I move it? So it does have employees. I'm going to move it right to the edge. Or do I move it center? I suppose it doesn't really matter where I put it. But that gives us more graduation chance as well. Reduces crime rate nearby, which... not really much going on in this vicinity anyway, but we'll take that. We'll take it. You kind of forget about these signature buildings from time to time. All the residential are done. That's all done. But you could focus on some stuff. Like, what have we not yet got that would be good? The Coda Park. But again, it's a case of trying to then gear up the city for electronics and software. And it's not where I'm trying to take this city right now. These are huge towers. We ain't going down that road. But they give us a nice little kind of a university boost and chance and all that kind of jazz. This is all well-being stuff. Yeah, so I think we've already got a nice little boost straight away. Oh, we got an issue over here? Oh, I don't have enough buses. Okay, let's build another bus depot. So, bus depot. Somewhere over here would kind of make sense. So, we'll get another little garage on board as well. Was that electric buses? I don't know why I've done electric buses, but there we go. 35 buses can be utilised. And I bet you, don't even lie, did we only need one additional bus? That's hilarious if that is the case. We only need one more bus. That's funny. That's real funny. Traffic's not too bad over here now, but it is 4 in the morning. Is the traffic still bad over here? Yes, yes it is. So I'm going to assume all these vehicles are trying to head into the same direction, which is leading into here. They keep stopping and starting, which is the big issue. And I don't know whether this is still just a backlog or this is just the initial traffic jam. And this is the back end of it. Because there used to be vehicles all up here as well. I'm going to assume that this is just the generic back end of it. Where it's slowly coming to an end. So we'll see what happens. There's a fair amount of tonnage already stored over here as well. So we'll see how we're going to get on with that. But it should work out. I don't think we should have any issues with it. Looking at it, but, you know, it's rush hour next soon anyway. So rush hour will be the big one. On how we understand if it's going to be okay or not. I'm 50-50. I'm unsure. But it will be quite interesting. So, with more interest in university then, are we starting to see more people going to university? I think this Newton University over here is in the wrong position. We've got a technical one over there. I don't know if to build like another university. How big is the building? It's a fairly decent sized building. But I suppose no matter where I build it, it's going to be in the wrong position because we've geared everything all up to being as it is. Now, we could have a university here. But I'm not sure. These little technical universities and the other one do pretty well. So I don't think we need to worry too much about that. What is education now like? So let's take a look. You could argue we need more college capacity. Definitely need more elementary school capacity. You never have enough of that. In terms of the percentages though, we have more highly educated than we do uneducated. That's pretty impressive. It's just that we're kind of falling short on the poorly educated. So if we try and get some more elementary schools in, so we'll start with one over here. And then we'll place down the extension. Can I get the little... Yeah, boys. There we go. We pretty much got everything on there, which is pretty sweet. Because we have a school over there, which is full. A school over here, which is full. And we got a school over there, which is full. So it just goes to show. We just can never have enough elementary schools, which is hilarious. So we'll just throw those in for now. We've got one over there, which is now full. One there, which is on the way to being full. So where could we squeeze another one in? Let me view it like this. It's a little bit easier to see. Right. Maybe here? I mean, we've got one there. Full. 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 Yeah. It's my biggest issue with this game, this is. So not the perfect positioning for it, but it's enough just to kind of say that we've got an additional school now in. Right, there we go. Double playgrounds, why not? And then we see how we get on with that. Now, the job market, unemployment's actually creeping up. It's 1.2%, which is still really low, but I like to keep it as low as possible. So what jobs are we needing? We don't... Well, I say we don't, but we've got enough highly educated, we've got enough well-educated, we've got enough educated. We're falling short on the poorly educated and the people with no education whatsoever. So that's where farms do fall into it, which is a pretty cool thing because we need to build more farms. I'm going to extend this road out. There we go. And we'll make it connect into this road here. It'll be the connecting factor leading down to 126. That will do us. That will do us. As a way for us to kind of keep connecting everywhere. So we'll run down somewhere like... We'll go a little bit further back. There. Run this all the way up. So I'm now connecting, boys. I'm now creating larger farming areas. And we'll try and get 3 out of this side. So if I pick there and in, and then we'll come off here slightly wonky. So I'm just going to build farms in these areas here and to see how we quickly get on. So this one we need a road in the middle somewhere. So if I picked like that and then I'm hoping that there's about right. That's what I'm hoping for. And this should then, if you get it just right, it's a decent size farm. You should get a fair amount of jobs from it. I'll give us a little bit of space there just to kind of slightly extend the road. And there we go. No more issues. So back on it again. So this fits in all perfect now. These are the simples. Simple back and forths now. Wow. That's how they get you. I still feel like they should update the game to like make you not be able to place it down if it doesn't build the building. It's a weird one. Right, we'll do grain farming here. So I'm interested to see how much it drops the percentage just by these couple of farms alone. This would be interesting, wouldn't it? There, and then we'll finish with one here, but we're going to need another little road sticking out. Just to simply maximize it. There we go. Right. So just just a few farms there, boys, as I slowly choke. I'm still ill. I'm still getting my ass handed to me right now with the man flu. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, granted, 3 of them are quite small. These smaller ones, only 1 person there working on them. 16 on that one, 15 on that one. 1 at the minute there. 1 at the minute. Oh, okay, just jumped to 22. 35 is jumped to on that one. That's yet to take the big jump. There we go, 15. So that would have provided a fair few more jobs right now. So I'm going to wait for a few people to take up those positions. As we do now offer a bunch of working opportunities. So I'm not saying that would have made a huge dent, but is it like at least taken a 0.1% off our unemployment? Or it's... Okay, so it's taken off 0.2. So it shows you how you're able to cater for it. It shows you how you are able to cater for it. Now, we seem to have a lot of traffic over here, boys. We do have the ability for double vehicles to enter the roundabout, and nothing's holding them up. It's just there's a large capacity of vehicles wanting to go into the same direction. I suppose the only thing that does hold them up is people going around the roundabout. It does then slow everybody down. How far back does that go? That is just a large capacity of vehicles trying to get over to this area. There's no jams. It's just so many vehicles at once. This is going to start looking like a little bit of a mess. We'll have to figure out something for that eventually. It is 9 right now, so the traffic jams are still back. Now, what I could do is change some stuff up, but it's probably the shortest I've ever seen that jam at this point, so I think we'll be okay. Over here, we've got an issue. Do you know what? We've done a slingshot there. I'm thinking we do a slingshot here. (62) by 62. Obviously make it so they can't do a left turn on that road. I'm wondering how many vehicles would use that slingshot. Because it then reduces the backlog behind them. Plus, they can't do a left turn, so there's no point in having an asymmetrical road going that way. So we'll flip it around this way. There, and into a single. That's what it should be like, right? Now, fair enough, they've got to wait. But at least it gets the vehicles moving. I don't know if we should have crossroads there. Can we get rid of the crossroads? Get rid of the traffic jams. Traffic lights. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the ability to have them both turn in there. Why is that doing that, though? That's an interesting one. Can they not go straight ahead? What's going on here? Even I don't quite know what's going on there. I've done it a bit shorter. But why are they turning from? I want to know why they're turning from that one side of the road. I don't quite know. They should be in this lane turning that way. Why is the left lane doing that? That's weird, isn't it? I don't quite get it. I don't quite get why it's doing that. So what I'll do anyway is the asymmetrical road. Where's it gone? There it is. Bringing you out. Which we can see. We then make the one side of it. It's gone all funky now, hasn't it? Like that, where this goes straight. See, now it's doing it. I don't know whether it's because now it's technically not connected the same way. I mean, it looks so ugly. I mean, after all that, the traffic's gone. I just didn't quite get why they couldn't go while the one merging on the left lane to go right. I didn't quite get that. I didn't quite get it. But hey ho, there we go. Oh, you're not meant. Oh no. Oh no. You're not meant to go right. Nor are you meant to go straight ahead. You're a left turn only. That's why we have the bridge. That's why we have the bridge. We've gone through this before in the past. Right, I'm just going to ignore it, act like it doesn't even exist no more, and we continue. Right, a lot of cargo now being stored. So I think we've done some good. I think we've done some good there. These have got bigger as well. A few more people working in them. But obviously, all at the same time, we've got more people moving into the area, but we have brought it down by... well, down to 0.8%, so that's also worked out for us as well. Right, not bad. Not bad. So I think those little improvements do make a big help. But next episode, I want to build a small little river town. That's going to be exciting. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.